So in this segment, we're going to talk about a kick. So we talked about blocks, locks, clocks. Now we're going to talk about kicks. So for a person that really doesn't have a lot of kicking techniques and hasn't been studying any kind of a martial art, we want to keep it to a basic kick. So now, all our practicing is being done from the horse's stance, the punches and all of that, and the blocks and everything. This is going to be done from what we call in stance or a tiger stance, depending on your style. And we want 60-40 or 70-30. Most of the weight should be on his back leg. And I would turn it in just a little bit. It's a small amount to get comfortable. And you want to stay pelvis forward again. And then what you want to do is you want to kick off the lead foot. This would be a jab. Okay? And what you want to do is keep the kick low. You want to keep the kick. If you're a novice and this is something new to you, then you want to keep the kick down, I would say under the kneecap. You kick the guy in the shin, straight in. Okay? Like this. Alright? Alright? So that's going to be your lead-in. So you're going to kick, then you got your punches 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And that's going to be off the lead foot. So you're going to still move this way. And keep your foot close to the floor when you're doing that move. And you want to look at the lead foot, and that'll be, you want to use a combination. You want to go 1, 2, 3 in your head, or 1, 2, 3, or 1, 2, 3 with the kicks. And this way you start to get more apt at being able to throw a kick and a punch and a kick. You don't want to actually count the kick, but you want the kick to come out. And what do I always talk about in all my videos is muscle memory. You want to think kick and then. Okay? And you can also move on to 45 this way or this way. 45. Now the other kick I want to throw in there that you should actually practice also would be, you got the left and you got the right. This would be that cross, right? All right? See, once you step this foot down, okay? So you need to look at these things and understand them and practice them. 500 kicks, minimum. 500 is a number minimum, okay? You need to be able to have muscle memory with the kicks. So you should practice the kicks separate from the punching techniques. I'm going to show you some applications of it. I'll get my assistant to come in here and I'll show you a couple of variations of the kick that I just showed you. And again, it comes down to muscle memory. So if you practice the kick 500 times and you don't have muscle memory, you don't have the kick. So maybe if you practice it 1,000 times and you can do the kick for muscle memory, then you got it. Or maybe you have to practice it 1,500 times. Whatever it takes, you can't be thinking about if you're going to throw a kick or a punch or a kick or whatever. So you need to have muscle memory. So the kicks you practice in stance, or what we call tiger stance, and just bring the foot up. Bring the foot up. Bring the foot up. Turn. Back foot. Back foot. Okay? And you practice those 2 sets. Like I told you before, get yourself a book, a notebook, a compass book, and write down the things that you want to practice. And when you can do them and you know them so well, and you can do them so good that it's not a matter of thinking about it anymore. You can do the kick really nice, fast, with power. We'll talk about the footwork, we'll talk about hitting the bag, we'll talk about hitting the wall, kicking the wall and all that. We will get to that. In fact, one of the videos talks about iron foot. Just like we talked about iron fist, iron foot. So let me bring my guy in here.